welcome back, everybody. Officially live here for map 2, and we're already getting some friction here at upper mid. Atomic taking down 2 with his USP. Sluggy throwing a USP headshot in there as well. It's not good news for BHOP. Swan does eventually get some redemption there. Drew down, but BHOP left in a 2v4. Swan taken out as well. Bomb is down in mid, and it's only Beaky Wow remaining. BHOP did win the first map. The text at your top of the screen will be updated in a moment. Beaky flanking around CT side mid does take care of Soulgoat. Bomb is still firmly in Victorium's possession here. T side of upper mid. Beaky trying to get a little spam action here, and he's shooting in the right direction, but Sluggy eventually taking down with another USP headshot here. Give me just a moment here, folks. Reminder, this is BHOP's map pick. If we go to Decider, it'll be Inferno. Victorium with an impressive comeback there on Dust 2, but weren't able to close it out. They weren't able to bring it to overtime. BHOP ultimately overcoming there very late on Dust 2. BHOP did upgrade a couple pistols here, and Beaky putting his deagle to use. Landing a headshot onto Sluggy there at Greats. And Swan has recovered an A1S off of Sluggy's corpse. BHOP advancing towards the A side. Brett's still lurking up in mid. Soulgoat finds him. And that's going to be the cue for BHOP to start making the way onto the A side, but Atomic has the bomb down front sight. Nice MP9 headshot. Victorium does have the man advantage now. Bomb still down in front of the default box. It's been recovered by Beaky, but he's getting tagged low. Atomic eventually putting him down with the MP9 as well, and Atomic keeps things rolling. Able to pick Silas in the back alley. Nice little hat trick there from Atomic. Only Swan remaining there. He was by Zipex. He's now rotating over to Yellow Tarp. Atomic eventually able to put down Swan with the MP9 again. 4K on the round there for Atomic with that MP9. He's already got 6 kills. Pushing down the B stairs, catches Eris off guard. Drew able to pick Beaky there as well. Not good news here for BHOP on their first official rifle round. Brett does get the pick upper mid. Soulgoat down. Victorium still with the man advantage. Still a significant amount of time here remaining in round 3. Isaac peeking into the B lobby once more. There's T's on opposite sides of that lobby entrance. Isaac able to down one of them. Silas gets the trade +1 as he takes down Drew on the B stairs. He's now advancing onto the B site where Brett has already cleared things out for him there backside. Bomb planted, B default. Brett able to catch Atomic rotating from the A halls. Great intuition there from Brett. Great patience from him as well, as He was kind of holding it down there on that boost box for a while. Sluggy going to try to retake the B site. 1v2. Sluggy advancing towards default, but he doesn't clear the far pillar. Brett able to take him down with a quick AK headshot. And BHOP does have their first round on the board, although they are a little bit low on funds here. They're still going to get majority rifles together. Looks like there's an AK on the ground for BK2, so it's going to be 4 AKs. Eris having to settle for a Galil here on the terrorist side. Victorium going for the full force buy. Sluggy the lone rifler here on the CT side this round. He does a significant amount of damage to Brett there. Upper mid with that A1S, but it's BK registering the first kill of the round as Drew gets caught in a vulnerable position there in front of the D5 stairs. Brett, meanwhile, getting a pick on the opposite side of the map here. Looks like all of BHOP now regrouping at the A ramp. And BHOP should be able to close things out here at the A side, which is where they are progressing towards with the C4. We have a lurker over in mid still, but Swan able to take down Atomic here, top ramp. And unless Sluggy does something absolutely insane here with this A1S, I don't think Victorium has enough manpower to pull this off, especially with Brett there on the flank. Sluggy backside air is going to take care of Isaac in the back alley. BHOP with a flawless execution there, not losing a single player. That was just an eco semi, or no, excuse me, that was a full force from Victorium. What I meant to say is there was only one rifle on the CT side that round. With that said, Victorium quite low on funds this round. BHOP looking to take the lead. Brett. Up 2 there in mid. Eris going to take down 2 as well, making a hat trick for Eris. Great Galil control. Victorium not able to do too much on their eco there. I do think they got one trade in the midst of that chaos, but they will have enough money for rifles now. Atomic on his first AWP this map. No timeout taken. BHOP actually hasn't taken a timeout this entire series. Drew's footsteps have been heard as he got aggressive there towards the B stairs. He now falls back just a bit to white container. Whoa, Brett. I like that nade up at mid. That takes Isaac by CT spawn down to 55. That's the first damage output of the round. BHOP still weighing their options. Looks like they do want to group here at the A ramp again. Making the full commit to A. Sluggy spamming from backside takes out Eris. Brett does get a singular pick here at the A site, but Drew able to take him down as well. Bomb planted. Victorium has the man advantage. BHOP actually a bit lucky there to not lose another 1 to 2 players. They still have a chance to pull this off. Swan posted up behind Zipex. with an AWP. He could be the X factor here, but the smokes are still down. He doesn't have a clear shot towards bomb. BK able to take down the diffuser, but Atomic responding with 2 trades. Make that a third for Atomic as he pulls out his sidearm. Lands the headshot there towards Zipex. Bomb officially defused, and we're all tied up here at 3 rounds apiece. Peek into the B side from the top of the B stairs. No kills going out yet at either bomb site. Site flash, but that's actually just a distraction. BHOP falling back towards A again. It's going to be a 2-2 split here at the A site. They have a lurker mid as well. Eris able to get the initial pick here through the smoke at A. Brett gonna take down Solgo through the smoke as well, just past default by way of AK-47. The headshot swung and pick Sluggy. Backside bomb's been planted. This is all BHOP, folks. Brett on the hunt in the A halls. Isaac down. It's only Drew remaining here for Victorium. What a flawless execution here at the A site from BHOP. That's exactly what you like to see from them if you're a BHOP fan. And could that be an inclination of what's coming up here in the first half? On an eco round, they did buy up 3 P250s. Beaky making his way through the smoke there at the bottom of the B stairs, takes down Drew. Silas, meanwhile, for some picks here over by Grades, finds the Vertigo, Yellow Tarp, Sluggy down. Solo looking to back his team up, but Silas able to headshot him as well at the back of Grades. In this round, all BHOP again. This was, of course, just an eco round for Victorium. Isaac actually did pick up an AK off Brett's corpse over there at mid. Harris now planting at the A site, and this will be a 5th round going to BHOP, barring some sort of tragedy. Whoa there, Beak. Let's not step off the map. Be careful, brother. On the hunt by mid. Isaac gonna catch him off guard. Eris does get the trade there. BHOP now up by 2 rounds, but Victorium will be on a proper rifle buy here. 4 silenced M4s, Atomic with an Arctic Warfare Magnum in hand. Brett leading the server with 10 kills at the moment. See if he's able to get some more entry kills here for BHOP. again pushed up at the B. Plywood finds Eris peeking through the B lobby there, and Atomic able to pick Brett at mid just a moment after that, so it is a two-man advantage for Victorium here, even though Drew only has 4 HP remaining. Silas on the peak from lower ramp, able to take care of Soul Goat. Victorium does still have the man advantage here. Beaky now leading his team up to mid from ladder. And I would like to see BHOP work mid a bit more, so we'll see what they can do here at mid right now. Silas going to be out in front. It looks like he's actually going to get boosted here at the main boost box. Not sure if he spotted Drew or not, or if that was just a spam, but he's not able to get the kill. Drew going to respond, returns fire, and gets the kill, even though Drew only had 4 HP still. Storm technically with the two-man advantage. Sluggy, nice nade there. Ricochets through the smoke. Beaky down. Swan right there in the smoke. Sluggy looked at him, but the smoke hadn't dissipated yet. Swan eventually running out of that smoke with the op out as time was about to expire, but Sluggy going to put him down with the A1S, and Victorium now trailing by just a single round, and they're running a double AWP setup here, both Atomic and Drew on ops this round. BHOP again not calling for timeout, which has apparently become almost part of their identity here, not calling for time. Drew, nice pick into the B lobby. Maybe that's a bit of psychological warfare from BHOP, kind of implying to Victorium we don't even need to call for timeout. We just play the game. We just play Counter-Strike Global Offensive. No frills. Oh, Swan, great pick there. He's able to avoid having to pick through the smoke. Pretty savage op pick, as Atomic actually fell off the map from that. Just over a minute remaining here in round 10. And Eris had already been anchoring the B stairs, waiting for a push, but his teammates now grouping up with him here at the B stairs. Drew going to toss a Molotov from default to the bottom of those B stairs. This is still a 4-on-4 situation. BHOP still has time to fall back, but they're using quite a bit of utility here at the B side. They had Brett lurking mid. Soulglow able to pick Brett at mid. Victorium does have the man advantage. BHOP seemingly committing to the B side now. There's really no time to fall back. Just over 25 seconds remaining. Smoke is down front side. Swan getting boosted, but Drew taking down Silas, who was doing the boosting, and Soulgoat and Drew able to clean things up there at the B side, and we're all tied up 5 rounds each. Victorium still running this double op setup. BHOP not calling for timeout. It is going to be majority eco here for BHOP. A few tech, make that 4 tech 9s in play here for BHOP. Brett just saving with the Glock and some Kevlar. Harris leading the rush towards the A side with a significant amount of molly and nade damage done, and it's Sluggy taking down 2 front side. Atomic backs him up to pick off Beaky. Swan in the midst of that chaos does get a trade onto Sluggy, but Soulgo rotating into backside. Isaac as well. They're able to get that final 2 kills towards the front of the A side, and Victorium is back in the lead. BHOP does have enough money for rifles here, even though Brett is a hair low on funds. He's still going to be able to buy up an AK and Kevlar, no head armor. Brett actually the only player in the server without head armor this round. Beaky having to settle for a Glil. No op here on the T side, which it's not necessarily mandatory to op T side of Vertigo, so BHOP can get by without that. Silas able to get the initial pick here, upper mid, but it's Solgoat hiding behind mid. Sandbags pops up from the crouch, kills 2. Silas gonna trade out by way of AK-47 headshot. 3v3 situation, just over a minute 30 remaining. BHOP still with a lot of time to work with here, but they've got to be careful. There's enemies right on the other side of that smoke at mid. Atomic rotating in from CT. Spawn drops one backside. Silas kills Isaac by E-Box. And we found ourselves in a 2v2 bomb not planted yet. So I was trying to get it planted there on the B side, but he's naded on default. Nice ricochet from Sluggy again. Sluggy with some great nades and utility throughout this map and throughout the night so far, to be frank. BK eventually getting that late pick onto site. One situation. Server's gone quiet. Beaky has gotten the bomb planted in front of the A site. Atomic making his way over to A through the A halls. Beaky hears those footsteps. Beaky's got the info. He's got slightly more health and he's gonna register the kill. BHOP securing a 6th round as we're tied up again, headed into round 13. Victorium is on another full rifle round. 4 silenced M4s. Atomic with the op. Using a molly and some other utility here at the B stairs. Brett and Swan able to get picks there towards mid. Isaac gonna trade out onto Brett. Drew from the far pillar does kill Eris at the front of the B site. Sluggy able to kill Swan off the rotation from mid. Victorium does have man advantage here. Beaky able to take down Drew eventually there on the B side, but Sluggy did get redemption onto Silas up by mid, and the bomb is down in mid. Beaky left in a 1v2 situation here. Both Victorium players up in mid by the bomb. Atomic with only 3 HP with that op in hand. Beaky has visuals on the C4. He's trying to full clear that left-hand side first. He pops the flash, makes the jump, picks up the C4. He's tagged by the op, but Beaky surviving with 1 HP. Gets the bomb planted, corner front sight, but the nade is going to take him down. So Beaky not going to have an opportunity to get another shot off there.
Counter-terrorists win.
Victorium in the lead. BHOP on an eco round. Some upgraded pistols here on the BHOP side. 2 Deagles, 3 Tech 9s. BHOP rushing the A side, going up ramp. Silas making his way into the back alley, partially blind, takes down Sluggy at point blank range, recovers that AK-47. Atomic has a keen eye though on the front of sight with that op. He's now peeking back alley, but he's got Soul Goat and that back alley cubby. BHOP gonna have to full clear that, and they do. Eris, great intuition and reaction shot there onto Soul Goat. Brett fakes the plant as he was trying to draw any further aggression there from the side. Bombs in. Atomic did pick one from backside. Trade goes out. Another set of trades going out here. Backside. It's only Isaac remaining for the CT side. BHOP about to pull off this eco round, and they do as Silas registers the headshot there backside. And we're all tied up 7 rounds each as we head into the final round of the first half. BHOP again, making their way towards the A ramp early. It's not a rush. Swan looking for a pick with that AWP. Silas already pushed pretty far up there with the bomb. Eris backing him up. Sluggy head stacked on the other side of Yellow Wall. And it's actually Solgoat the booster getting spammed there through Yellow Wall. Additional spam through Yellow Wall from Eris. That's going to lightly tag Sluggy. We're going to pop the molly off at Zipex. And we're under a minute remaining now. Is BHOP going to commit to the A site? They still have time to fall back. But I don't think they're going to need to. Brett able to get the pick there. Back alley. Solgoat does get the trade onto Brett there. Around the front of the site. 4-on-4 situation. Just over 30 seconds remaining. Looks like BHOP, of course, gonna have to commit to A now. Beaky and Eris able to clear sight. Swan able to get those final 2 off kills towards backside, and BHOP does finish the half in the lead, but we've got another close map on our hands here, folks, and this could be another nail-biter as the second half progresses, especially as we get into those latter rounds of the second half. Will this be a clear victory for either team, or will we end up in overtime? We'll be back in just a few minutes to see how the second half plays out. Keep this tab open.
We laugh always stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Oh, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Oh, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. Can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? toxic of this friend zone.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half underway here on map 2 between BHOP and Victorium. Victorium grouping up at the bottom of the A ramp. They've been spotted. Silas making the peek. Drew down. Silas on the re-peek, but he's got airs to back him up with another headshot, and it's all BHOP here so far. Sluggy does trade back for 2, but it's Silas getting the final 2 kills. A fairly clean pistol hold there at the A ramp from BHOP. That's going to put them up by 2. Silas already buying up an A1S here on the CT side. Deciding to not force. Sluggy the only one upgrading to a deagle. Brett lining up a couple near mid. Swan able to kill 2 at mid as well. Atomic, the last man standing for Victorium. He did have the C4 in hand, but Eris able to make quick work of him at the B stairs. Victorium now has enough money for a proper rifle buy. No timeouts taken. 5 AKs here for the T side. And BHOP still has 2 FAMI and an MP9 in play. So technically Victorium with the weapon advantage here. Can BHOP close out this series in 2 maps? A lot of pressure on Victorium this round to make something happen. Some utility being exchanged at the A ramp. Brett gonna molly off upper mid as well. Victorium looking for a pick here at the A ramp. They find it. Solely to take down Swan through the smoke at the A ramp. Victorium did take a bit of damage there in response, but they still have all 5 players alive. Isaac gonna boost Sluggy up here by the B plywood. Looks like this is gonna be a B commit from Victorium. No time to turn around now. Sight is flashed. Bomb being planted, default now. BHOP gonna have to find a way to retake this, but they're gonna have to deal with Drew flanking mid. Drew did get one, but Silas flanked the flanker for the trade. Still a man advantage for Victorium as BHOP tries to find a way onto site here. They're progressing from backside, but it's Soul Goat and Sluggy combining for all 3 remaining kills there on the opposite sides of E-Box. Victorium now trailing by just 2 again. BHOP with a bit of a mixed economy this round. And it looks like it is going to be a full save here for the BHOP side. Double molly to Zipex from Victorium there. BHOP is stacked at the A side, triple stacked in back alley, including a head stack. Pyramid, if you will, here in the back alley. Sluggy able to get the initial pick on site, drops Brett as well. Couple trades do go out, but it's Isaac getting the final 2 trades by Greats. And Victorium is able to get the W there on BHOP's eco, but BHOP is on full rifles again, or nearly full rifles. He having to settle for an MP9 here, but Swan is on an AWP. Soulgoat advancing onto Greats. He is able to take down Beaky after Beaky made that initial peek. Beaky trying to make good close range use of that MP9. He does take Soulgoat down to 44, but it's still Victorium with the man advantage here. Soulgoat, just a moment later, able to get the trade towards the front of the A side. Swan responds by headshotting Sluggy with the AWP. 3-on-3 situation. Brett able to take down Soulgoat between those smokes. And Drew eventually taking down Brett there by the top of the A ramp as well. 2v2 situation. Time starting to get low here. Harris eventually finding those final 2 frags by ramp. And BHOP up by 2 again. Victorium on essentially a full eco, even though Isaac has 6.1k still. Isaac took a lot of damage there, spamming the molly, but it's Beaky getting the first kill up at mid. Brett backing him up with a hat trick with that AK, and Brett able to get the 4k as he registers the trade onto Isaac at the B side. Great play from Brett. Even though that was an eco from Victorium, you gotta just hold those rounds down if you're BHOP. You don't want to give Victorium any extra rounds, or any extra rounds that they shouldn't win, rather. again. No timeouts taken. Nice one tap from Brett through upper mid early. That happened so fast we could barely catch that one. Silas making the peek towards the bottom of the A ramp. Victorium, of course, is on another full rifle by Atomic on the AWP. Beaky at Greats. He's looking to make something happen here. He's in a bit of an aggressive position down by the bottom of Greats. He does have Swan backing him up with an op right behind him at ramp. Still man advantage here for BHOP. Victorium continuing to let some time off the clock. Minute 5 remaining. Oh, Atomic savage spam through the yellow tarp onto Beaky. Beaky definitely wasn't expecting that one as he was silent walking back towards the back alley. Could that be enough to catapult Victorium onto the A site? They're still advancing towards A with the C4. It's Silas taking care of Soulgoat on ramp. Silas on the repeat from Zipex, gonna headshot Sluggy as well. Great plays here from BHOP, leaving only Isaac Rain, but Isaac gonna trade back for 2 from Yellow Tarp. Both headshots, but Swan able to get that final trade. That's gonna put BHOP up by 4. And could BHOP be inching towards a 2-map victory here? For those of you wondering about my dog that barked in the background there earlier, he's a bull terrier. Bull terrier pit bull mix. He looks like the target dog. He's got he's white with the black spot on his eye. Beaky looking for the kills here at back alley, finds him. It's a 3K from Beaky to start out the round. Well placed Molotov, and Victorium not able to do too much there on their eco. Victorium, 4 AKs and an op. This is a must-win round for Victorium. They want to stay in this series, or at least have a reasonable attempt at this comeback. Drew flashed upper mid. Victorium trying to get a pick there, but it's Sluggy getting tagged down to 9 HP there at upper mid. And to add insult to injury, Eris going to take down Isaac at the B plywood, and Victorium not able to find picks or trades at either mid or B yet. Just over a minute remaining here in the round. Solgo leading the way up the A ramp. Victorium still with a great shot at taking A. BHOP does already have 3, almost 4 players at A. Brett fully flanking the A ramp, does kill Atomic there. Up ramp, trade goes out. Silas stops Drew from stepping onto the front of site, and Beaky boosted back sight, peering over that smoke, does take down Soulgoat, bomb down. It's recovered by Sluggy, but he's only got 9 health. Sluggy eventually finished off there by Silas. BHOP has brought this to map in series point, now leading 15-9. Victorium has called for timeout, and they are going to have at least a few rifles this round. Atomic had to settle for an SMG, but Drew's on the Galil, Sluggy on the AK. Isaac going to be on a Galil as well. Soulgoat yet to buy. Live play resuming. I imagine Soulgoat's either going to have a Galil or an AK here shortly. Oh, actually going to be an MP5 for Soulgoat as he decides to buy up head armor and utility as well. Can Victorium hang in this one round at a time? They would need 6 rounds in a row here to bring this to overtime. Might just be too tall of a task. Swan able to get that initial pick, upper mid. And if BHOP just plays their normal game here, they should be able to close out this series. Peaky advancing towards the A ramp, but Soulgoat was waiting for him right around the corner ledge there. Trades go out. Sluggy able to trade back onto Swan. BHOP still with the man advantage, and it's only Atomic remaining here for Victorium to keep them in the series. 53 HP. He's right around the corner front sight, now sidestepping the default boxes, but Eris not going to let him go any further. Eris registering the final kill of the series.